welcome to Power Up Retail Media. Today we're going to be empowering you all with the knowledge, skills and the ambition to power through the retail media revolution.
This event is focused on practical, strategic insights, peer-to-peer interaction, innovation, case studies and expert commentary.
What a great event to be kicking off in Melbourne, all focused on retail media. There's a lot of events that happen in the media space, but to see a publication that's very much focused on the retail category, having a dedicated event like today, I think is of huge value. There's always been ads in and around retail environment. What's different with the term retail media is it's the digitalisation of all of that.
When we think about retail media from a brand perspective, it's about delivering an end-to-end experience for the brand.
And I think it's a fascinating space to be in. There are lots of challenges, but there's also bundles of opportunity.
If content is king, then context is God. The right message in the right place at the right time.
It's really about fishing where the fish are. So you've got the benefit of you're in or around that retail environment, so why would you not have an advertisement to convert?
Not just relevancy, but in the end personalization is really going to be the thing that unlocks real value for consumers.
Making sure that you're thinking about the user experience first, the ad performance as a secondary metric, and then the revenue should flow nicely off the back of that.
I think when those things come together, the advertiser, the audience they want, it makes sense for the customer and then makes sense for the retail brand.
Let's not forget the customer in this. So making sure that we're personalising our messages and then changing, the way we approach ways of working.
What is the role of retail media in this space, and how do we actually use it to really differentiate and drive a seamless customer experience?
The sector is ripe for differentiation in this space moving forward.
How do I move from that mindset as a traditional retailer that is more around, well, I have an advertising platform now. I need to think about media salespeople. What do I do with my data and audiences? Where do my data and audiences sit? You really need to be able to measure this stuff.
You speak a lot about data, unlock the keys for us to leverage point of sale transaction data. We can map the sales demand profiles of every single store.
If you do have that ability to just go and learn and move, that's something you've got to lean into.
So be willing to fail fast and then test and learn. Give things a go and use data to improve continuously. And then finally expect the unexpected.
The openness that I saw today is really inspiring and we're all on a fantastic growth journey in what I think is a really exciting space, and we want to keep that momentum going. And that's a wrap on our first Power Up Retail Media Summit. Thank you.